Hello darling, if you're watching this video then it must be Saturday, December 8th. I really loved the surprise that you had for me, that your video was already ready the day after I posted mine. It was a huge surprise. Did not see it coming at all. I thought we were going to do bi-weekly and really, it rocked my socks off. So thank you for that. I really like the fun door. I remember you telling me about the fun door, but the fun door, much cooler to see than to hear about. It's really neat. Another thing I really liked was the birth scene. I can't say that I've always wondered what it would look like to see Brent being born, but I must say that I really enjoyed it. Also, I'm really looking forward to seeing what your paintings look like, because I've always heard about your artwork but never really seen it. I think the only thing I saw was a plate or a pot or a teapot or something with a goddess on it. It was a long time ago, so needless to say I'm really looking forward to the new workup of all your new stuff, and that was really fun. One of the things I had a question about was the questions. Now, are you asking me questions? Am I asking you questions? Because if you got questions, I got answers, and if you got answers, I got questions. We should probably figure out what the heck that was about. I don't know if you mean questions like in the John Green way, like he's going to answer a bunch of questions that the other people have, or I don't know what's going on with the questions thing. Oh! Today, at the grocery store, I saw a little, I was in line and Mike was paying for stuff because, you know, that's what his job is in our relationship. He pays for things. And I was looking at all these coloring books. They have a whole bunch of coloring books instead of candy, so that, you know, the moms don't have to, like, slap the kid's hand. And there was a coloring book of Frosty the Snowman. And that strikes me as a really weird topic for a coloring book. I mean, think about it. Frosty the Snowman, definitely white. Frosty the Snowman hangs out outside in the snow. Again, white. What's the color? I mean, sure, he's got a corncob pipe, but that's only the one little pipe, and then his nose is made out of a button. That's a tiny little button, and his eyes are made of coal, and you know those are just black. What do you color? That's ridiculous. So this is what my apartment looks like when we decorate it for Christmas. This is a wreath I made, and a pretty little bow. And I had to look up how to make that bow on the internet. And it's ridiculously complicated. You wouldn't think it would be, but it totally is. Proud of it. This is our Christmas tree, because we can't actually find anywhere in the apartment to put a Christmas tree. And this is the Eiffel Tower. And then that is Nick's holiday ornament. Don't know if you can see it very well, but it is actually the lid of one of his tobacco cans, because Nick's a dipper. This is Jimmy's ornament. For some reason he picked out a disco ball. It's quite fun. That one is Allison's. It's a little piggy. Some candy canes. The mistletoe. The one that you got me, which I'm using, is yours. And Mike's wiener dog. Wiener dog. Then we have my pickle. That sounds kind of dirty. And Mike's mommy. And Nikolai, the Black Santa. There we go. Here we have some twinkly lights, which they turned off. Oh, no they didn't. They put it on the fun. It has like 18 different settings. So you really haven't seen my apartment yet. This is the living room. The guys are watching Still Standing, our favorite sitcom. The whole house's favorite. The gaming area, there's a couch. And, oh, it's pretty dark. Let me turn on the light. And there's everything. Nikolai's Wii with its super cool skin, which you'll appreciate very much. Some Guitar Hero paraphernalia. My GameCube and PlayStation and all this. I think these are the original generation systems. There's the original Xbox. We have my N64, a Sega Genesis. Yeah, Mike's painting. There's this tree over here. There's no stump. Anyway, over this way, our dining room table, John Wayne, the fridge that is only for beer or Mountain Dew, decapitated Santa Claus cookie jar. Here we have our kitchen, nothing really exciting about that. The cute little thing you made that still says Keri is awesome, because really, what could be more true? Then a deep fryer, picture of some wrestling guy. and all my word poetry. Oh yeah, shirt buck. Over this way we have Nick's room. It's all dark and scary. And then the bathroom, which has a neat little theme of, I can't think of any words today. Where have all my words gone? Nothing very exciting about the bathroom. It's me!
Mrs. Lemon, are you sore?
I wanted to show you this. Going out of my apartment. It's very dark. So dark in here. Okay, let's see how pretty it is outside. Look at all of this gorgeous snow. So pretty, 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 pretty. How does anyone live in California? So gorgeous. Got like a good, maybe a foot going on here. It's very chilly. Can't see my breath though. The reason you didn't see Nikolai in the house is because he went to the Smokehouse, which is a very popular bar for like the people who go to college here. And it's funny because he went with his writing class to a bar. And I don't think I have to tell you that writers have a pretty heavy reputation for, you know, imbibing the alcoholic beverage, drinking. And he's going to go with his writing class to a bar, and he's not going to drink anything at all, which is very strange. So, that should be fun for him. Okay, so when you gave me a tour of your campus, you showed me one of those hallways, those haunted hallways, where you did your paranormal investigations a la Ghost Hunters on Sci-Fi, which is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Rules.
Does rule. Mike's right. Anyway, well, I wanted to let you know that apparently our apartment might be haunted. You're not the only one with super cool ghost stories to tell. I was at work one day, and one of the more colorful older gentlemen who comes in every morning for coffee, Archie, was telling me that back in 1982, a body was found stuffed in a refrigerator on this very street. And he said that the body was found in a house that was divided into 2 apartments, like this one, and that the murderer, the husband of the lady, killed her and shoved her in the fridge, and it wasn't found until the neighbors started to complain about the stench. So, that being said, it explains a lot of unexplained events that have happened in our apartment. Apparently, in this very room, our roommate Nick had a very unsettling experience where he felt somebody sit on his bed, and we always hear weird taps and groans and moans coming from the downstairs apartment when nobody's home, because there are no cars in the parking lot. It's very spooky and weird, and I would like your advice on how we could maybe conduct some sort of investigation ourselves, sans equipment.
Tell her about the door.
What door?
The door.
You tell her about the door.
In the middle of the night.
Tell her about the door. Over here, Mike's gonna tell you about the door.
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and she was passed out in her own way. And we had the door locked because, as you can see up there, there's a little latch on the door, and you can slip it over. It's like a little tiny lock. It's not that expansive, but it does the job. And I started to doze off, and in the middle of the night, the door itself opened. Just slowly, creepily, and needless to say, I didn't sleep for the rest of the night. So, show us your ghost power skills and help us get rid of the ghost here with like an exorcism or something cool like that.
Well, I slept through that whole experience, so I wouldn't be able to give you any insight on that because, you know, I can sleep through anything. But yeah, we need your help because you're the expert. Until next time, Mallory, darling. Goodbye.